This can't be real. Prepare yourself for something truly unbelievable. Coca-Cola, the drink that defines America, the taste of summer itself, is actually abandoning the United States. And the reason? A direct consequence of Trump's escalating tariff disaster. This policy, intended to protect, has just cost us arguably the most American company on earth. Let me say that again, because I need you to understand how unprecedented this is. Coca-Cola, the fizzy, red and white face of American pride. The company that has been synonymous with American capitalism and global reach for well over a century. They finally reached their breaking point. They're tired of Trump's unpredictable trade tantrums and those very real, wallet-punching tariffs. And the undisputed global soda king is packing up operations and getting ready to ditch the U.S. market. In a stunning development, a federal court has just delivered a major blow, blocking the bulk of President Trump's sweeping global tariffs from going into effect. The ruling comes from the U.S. Court of International Trade in Manhattan. It's a unique and relatively low-key division of the federal judiciary, but one with significant power in trade matters. But even with courts trying to pump the brakes on this tariff madness, for a company like Coca-Cola, the damage tragically is already done. Because here's the thing about Coca-Cola that makes this story so uniquely devastating. Unlike many global brands, the drinks sold in the U.S. are overwhelmingly made by American workers in American factories, using largely American inputs. This isn't some abstract corporate move or a fly-by-night operation. This is American manufacturing, American jobs, and an American icon directly impacted by these trade policies. It's a headline that sent shockwaves. Coca-Cola, an iconic American brand recognized globally for over a century, is reportedly preparing to leave the United States. This isn't just a business move. It's a direct consequence of new, progressive economic policies under President Donald Trump. His administration introduced sweeping tariffs on numerous trade partners, policies initially aimed at boosting domestic industries. But the outcome? A trade war. U.S. trade partners retaliated swiftly with tariffs of their own, creating a volatile and hostile business environment, especially for multinational giants like Coca-Cola. CEO James Quincy openly stated the immense difficulty in maintaining the company's complex global supply chain while operating from within the United States under these conditions. This announcement from a company so deeply rooted in American identity truly shocked the business world. Consider the weight of this decision. Coca-Cola, headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia since its inception. Coca-Cola, headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia since its inception, has long been a powerful symbol of American business success and global influence. Their move to shift significant operations abroad isn't merely a strategic adjustment. It's a stark indicator of the immense challenges multinational corporations face navigating an era defined by protectionist policies. For a company built on consistency and efficiency, this level of economic instability is simply unsustainable. These recent policy shifts aren't just minor disruptions. They are fundamentally eroding the stable economic foundation that Coca-Cola has depended upon for decades. The immediate impact: a rapid surge in the cost of essential raw materials. Aluminum, critical for billions of cans, saw its price skyrocket, burdened by import taxes and retaliation from partners like Canada and China. Adding fuel to the fire, President Trump announced plans to double existing tariffs on foreign steel to a staggering 50%. This significant increase was set to take effect imminently, announced dramatically in front of steel workers in Pennsylvania. Costs for key ingredients like sweeteners and flavorings sourced from Latin America and Asia are also climbing. The company cannot absorb these rising costs for long without losing profits or increasing prices, which may drive customers away. Quincy faces intense pressure from shareholders and global partners and has very few good choices left. This potential move is huge. Coca-Cola supports tens of thousands of U.S. jobs directly, and millions more through partners and services. If such a major company leaves, it could push others to do the exact same. It signals that doing business under current U.S. policy is no longer effective for global firms. The Coca-Cola CEO says it may ramp up use of plastic bottles and raise prices due to President Trump's 25% tariff on aluminum imports. But even these adjustments aren't enough to make the financial math work. Moving operations isn't always easy. The company has to deal with political, cultural, and business challenges. European countries like Germany, the Netherlands, and Switzerland are likely new homes. due to strong infrastructure and stable trade policies. Back in the US, some people see Coca-Cola's move as a sign that current economic strategies are flawed, while others see it as a betrayal. But global business depends on flexibility and adaptability, and Coca-Cola needs to adjust its strategy to survive. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. But Coca-Cola's move is just the beginning. If protectionist policies continue, industries like technology, automotive, and pharmaceuticals could also consider moving operations abroad to protect themselves. This creates ripple effects across real estate markets, employment trends, and domestic supply chains, shaking the foundation of the American economy. Public perception is split. Some Americans see Coca-Cola's departure as proof that current economic strategies are flawed, while others view it as a betrayal. The debate over economic nationalism versus global integration intensifies, fueling political campaigns and economic debates. Education and research sectors also feel the pain. Coca-Cola has long supported academic partnerships and community programs, though shifting focus abroad may reduce domestic funding and create long-term challenges for institutions and workers. The human cost is significant. Thousands of U.S. employees face job losses or major changes, while American consumers may see higher prices, fewer product choices, and changes to their favorite drinks. Coca-Cola's move also brings new regulatory and legal challenges. As a foreign-based company, it faces stricter rules in the U.S. and abroad. Recently, the Food Standards Agency in the U.K. began investigating Coca-Cola drinks after a chemical recall in Europe, raising even more questions about the company's future. Trump's tough stance on tariffs and business is backfiring in ways no one expected. The big question now: how can he fix this mess, save face, and stop more companies from bailing on the U.S. economy? In the U.S. economy,